But the point I'm making, just to get a foundation for things what I'm saying, is that I think one of the things Nigerians don't have competence. I say this in relation to even those of us who are actors, those of us who are is that people has cried, we really don't understand the job of government. And I hear Nigerians say you will be just crazy at the wedding. Wedding is not a marriage. Wedding is a ceremony. Very different job. Those of you who are really know what I'm talking about. The transition from being a girlfriend to being a wife is quite complicated. And I'm saying this because many of us confuse electoral processes with outcomes. And that is important that we understand that if you use the metaphor of marriage, really, in our own business, or the relation is not the priesthood starts after. Then it comes to things we never bargained for. So, the point therefore is that many studies have actually demonstrated that young couples that fight end up having to do right now. Very encouraging to do our fight. That's what the psychologists have said. So in fact, I think that the real challenge for us is to figure out how do we manage this process, keeping our eyes on the ball, but also keeping the feet of those who are selected on the fire. And so I hear people say, why are you so good about that? Why are you against our government? And I always say to people, I have more friends in this administration than I've ever had. And this is not a friendship club, it's not about friendship. I didn't think you have a friend, and you mean well, and you love that friend. So you must be able to tell the friend something that he needs to do before he says out. A good wife lets her husband know this dress doesn't fit you before people go and have it. Anecdotally, let me tell you something. This we are doing is taking the private child. When we were at computer panel, our office was probably at home, that small game after Mississippi. And there was a friend of ours, the secretary of the community had a friend. And he was the vice chancellor. I won't tell you which university. And the vice chancellor in one of the universities in the north. And we would come to Abuja, and stopping in our office was always the last thing to do before continuing the school. He set up the Kaduna by 5 o'clock, what we now fear. But one day he came to the office, and I wasn't there, and there was somebody come to greet me. So, but I wasn't in the office that day. So my friend, his friend, who was our secretary, told me, and when this city, what happened now? He said, what do you mean? What? He said, what happened with you? The man is a doctor. He said, what do you mean? No, something happened before you get there. Because the guy in Kaduna is gone. He said, something happened with you and I. Did you fight? He said, what kind of person? I don't think like what I said. And then he said, no, something happened. Tell me. So he said, what are you talking about? Nothing happened. He said, you can see a sign. So he looked at your chest. And by the vice chancellor looked at his chest. The one is upside down. So all the places we went to in Abuja, everybody said it's upside down. And my friend knew that he had probably had a point in his life. So at that point, he came to say, don't mind the English. Now, they have done the things he normally does. If you say, how do I know my wife? He would have known. Not to but let me get to the point. What is the simple question? He said, let me see. I'm going to go to the Nwanko and lawyers and that I won't touch what the Constitution says. But we have an assumption about what being the citizen of the country is all about. And it's likely tied to the obligation that the country owes to its citizens. We are celebrating the Nwanko. Today is the 60th birthday. But he wasn't there way before, so he can't even say. Because people told him that he was born on him. And all of us are here, I will say, this is my father, this is my mother died, 2 years ago. How do I know she's my mother? I cannot tell, you cannot tell. And it's not about the quality of our moral life. No. You cannot tell because what happened was, all they asked you, how do you know this is your mother? You can't answer the question. You can only just say that, and she's made a threshold of expectation. And she's done all the things. We're not even talking of DNA. We're not in doubt at that level. No. I'm just saying that you cannot prove. The only thing is that you know that from the sacrifices she made, all the things she has done, she has met that threshold. Similarly, if you say, what is it about him in Nigeria? What does that want to want? You ask the average Nigerian now, how do we feel about this country? That's the truth. It is, it's Europeans and Americans who are encouraging us. It's not a bad country after all. No. But if a Nigerian tells you that this is a great country, something must be wrong. And you see only in Nigeria, everybody is flying first class, reaching highway to try to book, and then the city, try to go to the all Nigeria, all the first class seats are okay. And you meet all these wonderful people sitting down in first class. I like this your address. I'm photo tree. We are not in such a degree of self-motivation. We don't think as a result of that. We are all blood. That's what we see. I remember when we came to the Navy, one of my generals, I went to visit him in Lagos. I saw a young couple, young, they just got married. So what I did there, we came to come for our honeymoon. So wow, came for honeymoon, yes. Then the young man looked at me and said, I'm very upset. I'm happy to come here, we're so happy to just want to come to Nigeria. He said, but we flew Air France. When we got to France, you're going to Nigeria? Yeah, we're going to Nigeria. What are you going to do in Nigeria? We're going to honeymoon. What? So the young man said, I will understand that thing from my side. What do they know? He said the tragedy was when we landed in Venice. The visa officer looked at me, the immigration officer looked at me, said, okay, so who are you? So what brings you to Nigeria? So we'll go for a honeymoon. He said the immigration officer came to do passport. And he said they were never. Then he told me, by the time he called the second, he said, what about our passport? You don't want to tell me why. I think that this is what the failure of the state to leave its obligation to the citizen has brought us. So when we say we're talking about citizenship participation in democracy, what exactly are we talking about? Because everything is still in the state of formation. Now, I think the first thing to do is to look at what are really the obstacles to our developing a sense of citizenship. Because the first thing that all of us must agree is that we still find the words of our own work being used to validate a sense of the fact that they are not Nigerian. Well, what was this? Nigeria is the education, the truth of the matter is that countries live by the quality of living. And if you don't have a means of identity, then who you are? Not necessarily because you can explain all these things at political. But you have to have something that holds you together. Not just the Constitution. The Constitution is a major instrument, but if you now come to terms with the fact that between 1914, all the time up to today, we are still debating the quality of the Constitution that we have. There is a strong quality of thought that is still arguing that this Constitution is not our Constitution. It's not our Constitution because they say we the people, we were not there. So we are not there. How many people were there when the American Constitution was there? Everyone, 55 of the 6 men sat down together. There was no woman. And when you look at the Constitution, it's a different setup. It doesn't even contemplate the participation of women. But the point to make is that we shouldn't have been having this conversation if we had believed on the threshold of what constitutes citizenship, what the obligation of citizens really do, and what the obligation of the state is to do. So I make the point that the notion of citizens in Nigeria, it is suspended animation. In fact, because all the very simple, basic things that we expect from a state, it's not that they are not present. One of the things that the definition will tell you is that they say will give you a passport. When you open your passport, you say that what is the passport and the behest of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But again, ask yourself, how easy is it for you to get something like basic passport? And then when you now look at, so how do I know that this is my country? Well, I know this is my country because I am secure, my people, my phone and calls, and I'm danger, somebody to talk to you. I also know that somebody is working with it and to be secure. We have a standing army, we have the air force, we have the navy, we have the yes. The reality of the situation is that Nigerians today are not relying on only tangential relying on the military. Our people are now obsessed. I think the military are going to accept it. Vigilante, all kinds of non-formal security that is locally practiced are what we are falling back. And our people now have come to terms with the fact that it is very important. You look at yourself as an Igbo, you don't look at as a joker, rather than you look at yourself as a Nigerian. And of course, when we talk about political processes, you are never going to have a free, fair, or credible election until you fix the set of common citizenship. And of course, the system we are running has foreclosed the possibility because there is a type of conceptual clarity. Do we really understand what democracy is all about? Because there are other forms of government. And indeed, the object of democracy, because the church is the one form of government. But right now, as we know, and as we are talking, even to declare interest in participating in this process, despite the quality of the action, we went to Harvard, we went to Yale, we went to Princeton, we went to... That's not enough in Nigeria. This is what I have the ability to do. No, it's not acceptable. So, if you cannot find 100 million naira or 50 million naira to buy a phone, or you don't have the kind of friend who can... You know, this is, I mean, it's just such a joke that Nigerians are sitting, just watching, and we believe that. Somebody just woke up and this is a man who's going to do this kind of thing. You cannot contribute to our money. Now, and like I was telling Clement, we have to pay the price. We will pay the price. Because we are complicit. Because if somebody has erected this barrier, saying that poor people don't need to apply, that's what he said. Then we should not pretend we are in democracy. We should say we are object of democracy, which is the only way people can participate. If, as it is, I see politicians running around and going to places, some towns with about 10 universities, 5 universities, 6 universities, but they will go to those universities instead of creating an opportunity to interact with the lecturers about the nature of the future, to have their thinking process and interrogation. They go read a traditional land, make a regular paper and the and then move. And we're supposed to assume that because you see our traditional land, that means all of us are religious. So there is a sense in which the fact that all of us are just expressing our revolution and sketch messages when we will make it, it might be 400 million, 100 billion, and this, right? And I'm saying to myself, because the most dangerous thing that is that Nigerians are not aware, you know, that democracy is a competition. And that if you are going to participate in this process, there are no finishing points. Because you have to, the battle will continue to hand over to another generation, to hand over to another generation. So it's not as if we're ever going to come to a threshold of values that we can say this is it, we don't want anything. If you don't pay everybody's school fee, and give everybody the house, and give everybody water, and give everybody life, this will be necessary, but they will not be sufficient to stop us from agitating for other things. But after some time, you feel tired, even of the house that you've been doing, because you want something that is much better. So, for me, it's not a question of us thinking about, oh, we're going to have, let's make sure we vote right. Vote rightly is not the same as getting the quality that you want. And in any case, it's a contestation. So, either way, somebody must go back and say, let's say, okay, so you support a football club. You don't have to be in Paris. People are, imagine, watching Real Madrid with Manchester City, and they're just sitting there watching. And all of a sudden, you are about to celebrate because of when somebody takes you away. Somebody goes on celebrating, somebody goes on sad. Meaning that democracy is never going to deliver on happiness for everybody. Because how the process negotiates with those who not is fundamental. But again, before I was very tired, because I don't want to sound very dramatic, but I would have said, why would Nigeria not go to the headquarters of APC and they are not decided? Please. But Nigerians are still watching techniques and just over. So they started to learn. So the point I make with them is the need for us to look at other things because we are in an illiberal environment. We are very clearly, as I said, there is a perception that who are you? Whose father are you? Whose son are you? And unless and until Nigeria comes to a point where people begin to appreciate that governance requires intellect. But you see, we fell victim by 1986, 87, 88. You mentioned more accurate. One of the things I was doing, I never got more accurate. Nigeria and I have been in communication. I was going to publish a set of my essays. And I've written to you, and on that trip, he was supposed to help write the forward set of essays. So let's look at people like that. Now, by 86, when the military accused the academic environment, they accused the university lecturers of the works of America teaching what they are not paid to teach. Today, this is where we are. And does this environment suggest to you that you can understand what democracy? Because once we threw away paper, which I mean something, which I mean education, we no longer deserve to talk about democracy. Because is it little wonder then that today in Nigeria, it is people who are looking like those who are chronic concave, is no education, nothing, that are holding the rest of us to ransom. So whether you are an Igbo Dangote with all their money, you are still afraid of bank. Whether you are president, you are still afraid of bank. Whether you are governor, if not be fear, drag like the rest of us. When you ask yourself, so, against this backdrop, what do we need to offer our citizens to inspire confidence and believability in this process? It is that what should be the reward for participating in this process? But that is the central question. Why should I participate in this process? I should participate because sometimes there must be something at the end I should make me. Like my friend Audio once said to me, he said the problem with Nigerian politicians is that they believe that we politicians, the people have voted for us to enjoy from their behalf. Okay? So that's why you have people who are in the National Assembly and have a lot of respect for them. But you couldn't have gone back to your constituency, even as Senate President or Speaker. You say, okay, my people, please gather. I want to read down the list of the bills that I have in the National Assembly. Okay? Please, I want you to listen very carefully. These are the bills. They will drive you out of the list. We didn't send you to Abuja to go and mess up. We sent you to Abuja. There is a belief that is a criminal enterprise. So if we want you to participate in that process, so don't tell us about this moral value. It works both ways. And when you talk to the politicians, sometimes you do sorry because it's very good politician, and I always say to my friends who are calling, you have to work very hard to make politics believable and true. It is possible. But in a situation where everybody is down with the same God, that this is just a bunch of kids who are just doing it. We have to have something that makes politics believable. When you ask yourself now, you ask a young boy who has just graduated, a young girl who just graduated, what do you want to do with your life? If they tell you they won't tell you they want to participate, but they just say they want to go. And you say, okay, but that is going to go and you have to go and sign, register with the party. No, I don't want to register, I just want to go. And it's not because people have some noble ideas about the kind of society that they are. When you look at something like new politics, about me, I know very little, and I know a little bit about something. In 1999, almost every minister in the Obasanjo administration had a copy of New News. It was almost a catechism. I don't know whether the ministers read them, but you went to their houses to see a copy of New News. were thinking this is how to build a country. But look, when you didn't do anything. They didn't. And you know it's right from day one. That basic to how governance is not just about good people. It's not just about goodwill. No, it's more than that. When you have this good intention, the next challenge is what is the conveyor belt to carry this people and deliver this service? And if you talk to every president, including President Buhari, I'm sure he will tell you that all the good things he's trying to do, these are the problems in the National Assembly. I don't know what National Assemblies are meant to do. It's not just legislation. People have their own idea. But how do you manage them? And if you remember, the president said, sign of the last budget, that the budget was implemented. If you have a choice, you have to sign it. But this is a process where all the ingredients of governance that should appear around our locality are literally held up. So they advertise for jobs, but all the jobs have been given out there in Abuja before they win time. So even when you read this advertisement, young people are just wasting their time because they know that if they are going to recruit 1,000 people, 800 have already been given out. The rest of Nigeria has struggled. And those of us from invisible community with already paid have no go. And it's not about them. Young people used to come to my office and they argue with me. And because I was giving an area of innocence. And I said, look, just work hard, go and sit for the exam. It's not about sit. I said, they are trying to recruit people in the police. Go and sit for exam. It's not about sitting for examination. So what do you want to do? You have to get the name. You have to. And then it turns out, one of these young men told me that they said they were being interviewed somewhere in Nairobi. He called me, I didn't even know who he was. He said, I'm appeared for the interview, I'm fast. But they said that I must give the name of a big man. I said, so what do you want? I don't know any big man. Can I give you a name? I said, big man. I took the risk. But 3 days later, the young man called me and said, they are telling me. So, if you have a system that is invisible to human structure, that is why one says the things he says. And you know what to do. If when you decide that, if you want to participate for us to deliver services, we call it first class. We have to act a public service that works. And as a result, if you call it first class, you went to the public service. And once you laid that foundation in which people felt excited about serving their country, and when you look back at Nigeria,
Nigeria, they use computer. The leaders of Nigeria, they use radio where they turn the knob.